The Purple Yeti is back. That's right, it's me. I'm annoying. And I've got another delicious Dr. Pepper 10. Yep, Purple Yeti, ridiculous moniker. And just straight up ridiculous. So, and I can be annoying at sometimes, which is good. But we'll move that over. Another week. Oh, college football. News. Sure. Bowls. Yay. Regular season. Boo. Yeah, it's over. Army Navy played their game. Navy won again for like the 30th in a row. What's up, Army? You got to do something. At any rate, no more regular season football games. I guess there's Division II playoffs and what have you. But, I mean, really, unless you went to the schools, how exciting is that? It might be exciting for those people who want to do full playoffs in Division I or the FBS. Now, my take, of course, is no more, please. Just have 4, because all we're going to get here on out is just, you know, what about 8, what about 16, what about 32, and I don't know, it takes the fun away right now, which is the bowl season. A lot of people don't like it. I enjoy it thoroughly. It's the tradition. It's a celebration. I don't get why people have to stamp some kind of finality on it. Why couldn't they just like go play a game and celebrate? You know, but now it's like, oh, who's national champion, so on and so forth. It's a lot better with the BCS. BCS isn't perfect. It's going away. But what you're going to get is BCS version 2.0. It's hilarious because there is a playoff with it, but then there's 4 extra bowls that are rotating and people are getting money. It's going to be the same thing. And the only difference is going to be like a selection committee. And it's just going to be more fodder for people to complain when their team doesn't get put where they want. And, you know, a lot of complainers do what they do best, and that's complain. So, that's what's going to happen. So, hopefully they'll stay at 4. I don't know. In the meantime, we still have the BCS this year and next year. Kansas State's going. I already talked about that. Woohoo. Got my Kansas State t-shirt. Tasty, right? I know. So, they're going, and everyone is picking an Oregon to win. That's awesome. Kansas State plays better from the underdog position. Don't twist those words, but the underdog position compared to being a heavy favorite like the Baylor game. So, should be a good game. Hopefully they'll keep it close. I still think it's going to be a lot like the Cotton Bowl last year with Arkansas, but you never know. You just never know. Oh, man. So, the other big thing that's going on, now we're almost ready in the bowl season, is the coaching carousel. That's right. People coming, people going. Tommy Tuberville left Texas Tech. Not a surprise, really, when you think about it. I mean, he was never really fully welcome. He was the hardest. He was the most down of the Big 12 coaches on Big 12 teams. That's a heavy indicator that you're going somewhere else, a la Gary Drinkle from last year. So that's obvious. And then, you know, he's leaving to go to Cincinnati. It's in the Big East, or as I like to call it, a mid-conference. And it's going to be easier for him to win out there. I mean, 90% of the teams in the Big 12 are going to a bowl. That's the highest percentage of a conference in football history. Think about that. Really tough league. Tuberville will probably have an easier shot with Cincinnati when they play San Jose State, whose coach just left for Colorado. You know, it's the Carousel. Woohoo! We need some like clown music or Carousel. I don't know. Maybe I can pick up the... I'm not going to do that. Anyway. So, yeah. So there's some movements. Tuberville's gone. I don't miss him. The talk for having Gundy leave was a little bit more scary from a Big 12 perspective, but you know, he stayed with his alma mater. Good for him. Way to go. I guess the most recent one, Tuberville was one, but the most recent one today was Bobby Petrino taking a coaching job at Western Kentucky. Yeah, they both know what's going on. He's taking a job so he can step up higher, and in turn Western Kentucky is going to give him a shot, and hopefully they can win some games. I mean, it's Kentucky. You don't really hear Kentucky and football put together at all, so good luck to him. I hope they do something, you know, whatever. You know, this is America. We're leaving second chances, except for Ron Prince. But, you know, who knows? Maybe he'll clean his stuff up. Probably not, but, you know, we'll find out. What else? Oh, Bielma, Bret Bielma, former K-State alum, or coach, one or the other, left Wisconsin to go to Auburn or Arkansas, an SEC team. I believe it might be Arkansas. Yes. So he went to Arkansas. Unlike Tuberville, Bielma got tired of being in a weak conference and wanted to go somewhere where he can compete a little bit more, and that's where he's going. All the more reason to return the Big Ten back to what it traditionally is, which is a two-team conference with Ohio State and Michigan. Now that Urban Meyer's in Ohio State, Brady Hoke, Michigan, whatever, Denard's out. I'm sure they'll be back to playing the Michigan way here, you know, in a month. So that's going to happen, and then the rest of the teams are going to stink. Penn State might be in there, but you know, it'll return the Big Ten back to its glory of having a two-team strong conference. So yeah, Maryland's not going to be in there ever. Anyway, so Bielma left. He's in Arkansas now. Auburn picked up the offensive coordinator from Chiswick's championship game run. I forgot his name, but he came back. They're all happy. Yay, yay, yay. Tennessee picked up a guy. I don't even remember. Who cares? It's Tennessee. It's the SEC, so whatever. Movements all around. Don't know if it's going to be done just yet, but I'm just glad that, you know, the one guy that left the Big 12 was a guy that he never really had his heart in it. So, you know, that's that. Bowls. Let's talk bowls, shall we? I went over a lot of the Big 12 bowls, and I mean, really, that's all we got coming up. Well, there's one other thing. I'll get that in a second. The bowl schedule is out. Games are set. If you want to join, I got a Yahoo Fantasy. Just hit me up on the Twitters or comment below. I'm too lazy to actually post it, so just hit me up down below. I'll hook you up with info. Bowl. We can do confidence and points and ranks, and then we'll see who will win at the end of the bowl season. So, join up, hit me up, you know, at KCCGD on the Twitters, or hit me up here, or Purple Yeti at kccollegegameday.com. I know, right? It just rolls off the tongue. So, the last thing I'll talk about today, and it's the Heisman, or the snoozman, as I like to call it. Yeah, okay, so Johnny Football won. Duh. I mean, it was a no-brainer. You know, ESPN has been lobbying for this guy ever since they beat Alabama. You know, get that media machine running. I would offer up to say that Collin Klein has not been getting that much attention compared to Te'o or Manziel, because most of the big games that Collin Klein has played in has been on Fox and not on ESPN. Yeah, I know. Conspiracy theory, you're going to throw numbers at me and whatever. You know, Te'o's most important number is that their team is undefeated, and he's the anchor of their defense. They had 2 goal line stands late in like either overtimes or games. That's impressive. But there's a lot of other defensive players out there, so it's hard to like compare. Johnny Football, he's breaking records in the SEC, but I seem to remember people like being proud of SEC defense last year, and a system quarterback shows up in the SEC and torches them. It's not that surprising. But the SEC is on ESPN, so he gets more press than Collin Klein doing what he's doing in the Big 12. And I get it. You know, the Baylor loss kind of ruined his chances, but, you know, this Manziel kid had 2 losses already. Oh, yeah. He was young, and he was just learning this. He was young. It was early in the season. They're just getting used to him. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Just make whatever excuse. It's fine. I'm going to predict right now that it's probably going to be like everything else Texas A&M, and it's going to be a very, 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 very awesome, high, good thing, and then as it goes down, it just goes like most of the second halves last year, and like their last game with Kansas State. Okay, it wasn't like gradual. It was more like super high, we're winning, and then a couple overtimes later, so the point is that at some point, either with the system or with Manziel or somebody, there's going to be a giant, and you're gonna hear it, and it's going to be pretty hard. So I'm just prediction times. So, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. I'm going to be busy watching Daniel Sam's next year anyway. So, and next year we got a whole off season to talk about that. At any rate, I think I'm done here. So, in the meantime, hit me up on the Twitters, KC College Game Day, or right here, and let me know if you want to get into some bowl snaction. And if not, then take it easy. And kids, I guess until next time, I'll see ya.